So got most of the stuff out the car. You'll see that shortly. But here's all the fans. Here's all my amplifiers. Well, three of the amplifiers. Two BC 3500s, the Crescendo Symphony 5000.1F. Basically, this is all the amplifiers. Here's all the batteries. Here's all the cables for the amps and for the batteries to link them together. Now, here's what I'm doing at the moment because I had to redo it. And as you can see, there's a piece of wood right there and some carpet. But this is what the system in the back looks like anyway. It's a disaster, I know. Bear with me. So this is what the system looks like right now. Everything's torn out. This back plate where the amp was at, where the amps were at, is getting rearranged. It's getting more flush so it could fit smooth right up against here. And we're filling all these gaps right here as well. So you see some cardboard is what I use for templates to position my amps. And what's gonna happen is this is the amp right here. That's for the doors already, like the stock door speakers positions, and the four I have right by the wall. So those are gonna be right there. I'm using the Crescendo Symphony series amp because when I build my door panels, which I don't know when that's gonna happen. I've been really busy lately. 3 per door. The Crescendo PWX 6.5s. That's right. The Crescendo 6.5s. And I needed to add that other amp. So this is going to be powering the door speakers already, and then that's going to be powering all the Crescendo mids. So I needed to extend this board because it was cut off like right there. I needed to extend it a little more, and I needed to reposition the amps because, as you see, I have some holes cut, and I had fans behind the Crescendo amps besides just this Adderwood fan. I mean, it's really good already, so it's really good, but I had PC fans behind the amps already, so I'm repositioning those fans and repositioning how the amps look. This is the piece I'm building at the moment. And as you see, somewhat see how it planned out. Just ignore all the scribble. But here's where one of the amps is going to be, and then one's going to be staggered off to the side. And then the Symphony series amp's going to be right here. And there's going to be fans underneath all of them, just to make sure everything's staying cool. Because living in the South, in Louisiana, it gets really hot, and I don't want anything overheating and stuff like that. So I'm going to continue building on this, and I'll turn the camera back on to update you when I have everything somewhat back together. Right now I'm about to start carpeting this, and then should be mounting it on there and then kind of plan out where everything's going and stuff like that. Alright, YouTube, got the plate all carpeted, got the fans put in. I mean, you might see I messed up right here a little bit with the carpet cutting, but it's not going to matter because the amplifier is going to be on top of this. This is just going to blow air out, and I'm going to have this fan on the side blowing on. This right here is not going to have a fan on top of it because on the Crescendo Symphony amp, there's no vents on the back, so I technically don't need anything on the back for fans anyways. So this is just going to be like an empty space like this, just to keep the cooling and some of the weight off of it. So that's going to be like that. These fans are going to be right here for the bottom amp because this one's going to be slightly bit over. This one's going to be more this way because, as you can see, this part right here kind of bows out. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And as you can see, I'm going to bolt this here to the back of these supports to hold it in. Then I'm going to start mounting my amplifiers. After, of course, I clean all this grass and sawdust off, make it look real nice before I start putting all the amplifiers on there. And yeah, I'll show you when everything's done. Okay, YouTube, as you can see, I got the amps all mounted just how I like it. I just got done somewhat cleaning everything up, I've obviously still got a bunch of wire everywhere, but clean up all the sawdust and all the trash that's been everywhere. Like, here's the wires right here, charging wires, ground wires, all the battery cables are over there. So this is what the setup's gonna look like for a while. I don't know when I'm gonna get my door panels done or when I'm gonna get them finished and stuff like that, but this is the amp that's gonna be powering all my mids, all my Crescendo 6.5s, this Symphony series amp. So this is gonna be hanging out right here, and then these two amps are gonna be for the bass. It was a really tight fit, but I made it work. And I still got the tape on them, so which one's master, which one's slave, just so I can know which one to put on top and stuff like that. But they're stepped off. on these little feet right here, and have fans behind here. And then I got this fan over here. I don't know where I'm gonna put this just yet. I might mount it somewhere like that, so it could blow on this side. I might get another one and put it over here and do the same thing, blow over here. So I don't know what I'm doing with those fans just yet. So because those fans are really good, and I already got 2 fans behind each amp that are working. So that's the situation. I'm about to put all the batteries back in, wire up everything. Alright, YouTube, back again. You can see all my stuff on the side right there, and I finished the install of the back, and that's what we're gonna see right now. This is what the back looks like. It's overall about 90% done. I just need to tuck this carpet back in, but that's basically what it looks like and what it's gonna look like for a while. All the amps are wired back up except this one, because obviously I don't have any speakers to wire for it. So it's just going to stay there until I get some speakers for it. Well, until I get the door panels built and everything kind of where I like it. So this is what the amps are looking like. Everything's wired up. All the batteries right here. Amps right there. And then I got another amp behind there for the current door speakers. It's somewhere in this little crevice. You can't see it, but you get the idea. So this is what the setup looks like. Overall, it took me about, I don't know, a few hours to do. Just a lot of time consuming, moving all the batteries, all the wires, and just getting everything to fit properly. But that's what it looks like. And stay tuned, because whenever I get my door panels built, that's what's going to be next. So make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask them.